Brooklyn Independent Television.
This week we're at South Shore High School and I'm interviewing one of the top high school basketball coaches in the city. Matter of fact, probably in this region in the country. Anwar Gladden, head coach of girls high school basketball here at South Shore High School. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You're in your 10th year so far, right?
Yes.
How's it been going so far?
It's been going good.
Before we get to our conversation, who is Anwar Gladden?
Who is Anwar Gladden? I'm a husband, I'm a father, I'm a coach, I'm a teacher. Just trying to help these young ladies in Brooklyn.
What was it like when you first took over this program?
When I first got to South Shore, we were in the B division. At the time, it was A division or B division. We were a pretty good team in the B division, and as time has went on, we've become a better basketball program.
As far as, was there any struggles, a lot of struggles, I guess, in the beginning too?
Oh, there was a lot of struggles. One, South Shore was not a very good academic school. I would say within my 5th year, they decided to close down South Shore and phase it out and break the school up into a complex. So now with the new mini schools, Victory Collegiate, Brooklyn Generations are the schools that my young ladies attend. It's become much easier to sell parents on the academic environment that's going on here.
Your basketball background, tell us about that. College, high school, did you play at the college, collegiate level? Also, did you play at the high school level?
I played junior varsity and varsity basketball at Midwood High School. I also was a baseball player as well at Midwood High School, and I went on to St. Francis College where I played baseball for 2 years on the Division I level.
Now, coming out of college, when did you make the transition towards coaching, and was coaching something you always wanted to do, especially here, basketball-wise?
Well, at St. Francis, I actually earned my degree in business, but at the time, the field was tough to get a job in that environment, so the president of my college, Dr. Micheal, helped me get into the Board of Education at the time. So I've been teaching for 11 years, and after I started teaching, I got into coaching. I was the JV baseball coach here at South Shore. Then following season, the girls' varsity position opened up, and I was fortunate at the time, the athletic director, Mr. Micheal, gave me an opportunity that I didn't relinquish.
Now, as far as coaching young ladies compared to coaching young boys or teenage boys, difference?
Well, I coached the JV boys for 1 season, so that was a short season. But coaching girls basketball was definitely new to me. Coaching female athletes, being that I'm a male athlete, was something that was new with the girls and their emotions and things like that. But I've gotten used to it, and I'm still learning. And me and the girls were learning together, so it's pretty exciting.
Is this year's team? Is this one of your best teams so far?
It's my most focused team. I wouldn't say it's my most talented team, but it's my most focused as far as academics and coming to work every day as far as practice is concerned.
You also have been in the championship a couple of times. A couple of years ago?
The last 2 out of 3 seasons we lost at Madison Square Garden.
How did that make you feel to get so close? And also playing one of the biggest top high school girls teams in the country, Murray Birchall. Let's talk about that, getting to the Garden.
I'm a huge Knicks fan, so just going to the Garden is big. It's tremendous. It's an experience of a lifetime. So unfortunately, we didn't leave the Garden how we would have liked to have left the Garden, but just getting there and that experience, you can never give that up. So, it was a great moment for us the last 2 out of 3 years.
As a coach also, do you feel that you're finally getting into, you have a program here basically. Your girls are top notch as far as academically and also athletically. You have one of the top teams in the city. Are you finally feel that after 10 years, you have a program?
Yeah, I definitely feel like we have a program. The kids are graduating, which they've always done, but they're maximizing their potential, which is the most important. We've always graduated our kids. We've always sent them to college. But as you can see with the last 3 seasons, we've sent kids to 4-year Division I colleges. So that means they've maximized their potential not only on the basketball court, but in the classroom as far as qualifying. So we feel like we have a program, but we also feel like you have to sustain a program. So it's still a lot of hard work.
How do you go about sustaining that program also, this program?
just motivating these girls, just asking them to give me 150% every day in the classroom and on the basketball court.
In case you're just joining us, we're here at South Shore High School, and I'm having a pretty good in-depth discussion with South Shore High School coach Anwar Gladden, in charge of the boys and girls basketball program here. I gotta mention one name, I'm gonna say one name only, Murray Bertram.
It's a legendary program. They've won 13 of the last public school championships. They have a few national titles to go with that. They have some state championships. We were fortunate to beat them earlier in the season, but they've ended our season the last 3 years, so it's not the same as beating them in the playoffs, but it's a significant moment.
How did that feel as far as when you finally, after all these years, defeated Murray Bertram?
It felt good. I mean, it's just another victory on our schedule, but it felt good so that the girls can know that if we did see them come playoff time, we have conquered that goal of beating them. But it's like I said, it's not the same as beating them in the playoffs like they've done to us.
Let's talk about this year's team. Who's on your team this year? As far as especially your top players come back and are playing well.
The leadership starts at top with the two seniors, and Phoenicia Price, who's headed to Marshall University, and Janice Winter, who's headed to VCU, Virginia Commonwealth. And like I told you before, the focus of this team has been tremendous, and it starts with those two kids.
Right. As far as how much have they improved overall as players?
Oh, well, Janice is a workaholic. She's a straight-A student, and she's always looking to improve her game. Phoenicia Price, I've known since 3rd grade. She went to the elementary school that I teach at. Just to see her live her dream out is so special, being that I've known her for so long.
Positions, Price play.
Both forwards. They both play the forward position on the next level.
Do you feel probably right now that your team has gained a reputation in the city as being among the best high school programs in the city?
Yeah, because kids are going to Division I. It's not just about winning, it's about kids maximizing their potential. And I feel like because kids are maximizing and going to the highest level academically that they can go to, yeah, we feel like we're in the right direction.
The toughest game you've coached so far as a coach?
Toughest game? The game of life. Just teaching these kids about life and the obstacles that they're going to face. I mean, that's the biggest struggle. Basketball is easy.
Okay. Now that we're in this season, how's this season going so far?
Season's going good. We're just taking it day by day. We're off to a good start as far as our winning percentage, but the kids are buying in. They're really focused. Study halls are on point. The kids are here every day. So, we're just going to take it day by day and just hope for the best every day.
I know the school has broken up overall into many different schools. It's almost like a university type setting.
Yes.
This particular school, that particular school. But overall, has the environment changed as far as where the school overall is buying into the program?
Oh, yeah. I bring parents up here to visit the school all the time. It's night and day, and they say, Coach, this is not the South Shore I thought it was. This is not. And I said, I told you, kids are learning, teachers are teaching, and the school is growing, and it's going into a special place.
Now, you said also, when you took over this program, you were going to change this program. What did you mean by changing?
Well, you mean change as far as...
You wanted to change it for the better. I mean, where was it then?
Well, I mean, I just came and I give it my best every day. The best part about it is when the school was broken up and parents were given more options. And these principals really came in and they were determined to change the environment of the building. And that made my job 100% easier.
Your philosophy as a coach?
My philosophy as a coach, give it your all, and the best should come happen. And if it doesn't happen, you can look yourself in the mirror and say you gave it your all. Don't shortchange yourself. Don't make excuses.
When you look at this year's team and last year's team, where are you guys?
We're more focused this year. We're more focused. Last year we had a lot of talent. We had a tremendous backcourt. These seniors were juniors. They played significant minutes, but the leadership is so much better. And like I said, it starts with the 4 seniors, in particular, the 2 Division I commits.
Now, going down the stretch, playoffs are right around the corner. We'll be in February soon. Where will your team be mentally and physically? Because conditioning is also a big part.
We want to be mentally strong, physically strong, and we want to be focused. We want to finish what we started.
And what is that?
To win a championship.
All right, Coach. Well, thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Download this program's podcast on iTunes. Keywords Brooklyn Independent Television.